Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wilderness Off-Road channel. Now today we're going to be going over the new 5-watt radio from Rocky Talkie. If you guys haven't heard of Rocky Talkie, you should look them up. They're a very durable radio and they're going to last a lifetime. Now if you guys are new here or if you're a returning subscriber, let me know what you guys think of the audio. I am trying a new mic here, and I think from my testing it has done very well, but I would like to hear your opinion. So let's just hop right into the unboxing here. This is, like I just said, the new 5-watt radio from Rocky Talkie. It's a GMRS radio, has a removable antenna, and you have lots of privacy channels and just features of this radio. It's very simple and easy to use, and honestly the weight of this and just everything combined feels like just a very high piece of gear. So this is not sponsored video. These are all my personal thoughts. I did purchase this myself to fully run in my vehicle. Plans are changing a little bit, but I am still keeping this around and will be using it till my other radio is fully installed in my vehicle. And because I have this, I am not in a rush. But let's just hop into unboxing this, looking through it. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on this. And you know, if you've pre-ordered it or if you've got your own already, you know, you made a good choice. I don't know what the wait list is these days for this, but I did have to wait a few months for this to ship out. They've been pretty sought after. I know the first generation of Rocky Talkies, they still do sell, became pretty popular in the outdoor industry. So them coming out with something a little bit more powerful, everyone wants it. So anyways, enough rambling. Let's hop into unboxing it. Now, for those who have been watching me for a little while, may or may not know that I've just been running a cheap Baofeng radio. It's done the job, but I kind of wanted something a bit more higher quality. Now, this is the new 5-watt radio from Rocky Talkie. Now, my original plans were to mount this in my vehicle. I know Rocky Talkie was kind of teasing a phone mount for this new radio, and they said it is coming from social media posts, but that is not out yet. So when I originally purchased this radio, I was planning to do that. That was the goal. And I was going to run an external antenna and just run it inside my vehicle, put the radio on that mount, and use this hand mic to run everything. So things are changing a little bit. I will still be keeping this Rocky Talkie. I don't know how much I'll be using this hand mic anymore, but it's still a good accessory to have, I believe, since if I'm, you know, out hiking or dirt biking, and if we decide to take radios, I can throw this on the very back of my backpack, route the mic up to my shoulder, or you know, whatever. So either way, this radio is going to be an upgrade from my Baofeng, and until I get my other radio hard mounted into my vehicle, we will be using this from now on. So this is, like I said, a 5-watt GMRS radio. GMRS radios do require a license. I believe it's just a one-time fee, and I believe that's good for life. But that's just something I know, you know, a lot of people may not do it, but that is a fact that maybe a lot of people don't know, that you do need the license for that. So unboxing this Rocky Talkie right here, it is IP67 waterproof, which is down to 1 meter. You also have a good 4 to 6 days of battery life, and since it's 5 watts, they do claim from line of sight 36 miles of range, and in the mountains 2 to 8 miles, forests and hills 1 to 5 miles. And you know, a lot of people, or a lot of companies, I guess, who sell handheld radios will say that, you know, 35 plus mile range. And you know, that is, I don't know if anyone's got that. Obviously they probably, someone did from every company that, you know, probably were testing these out, and that is from like peak to peak, nothing in your way. I mean, you got great weather. I don't know if that includes repeaters or not, but so that just something to keep in mind. But when we're out camping and kind of exploring the back roads, we usually don't get too far from each other. But let's just pop this right open. So right off the bat, you have the radio. I love this color. When I first held this, I did hold the radio. I haven't really tested it yet, but that'll probably come up in some future videos of getting out and camping. But here's the radio. It's got a nice weight to it. I really like that, and I love the color. On this side, this is where you can connect your headset. You unscrew this, screw in the new one, or I guess the headset, and it sticks right there. Won't be removed easily. And the mic is also waterproof, so it retains this IP67 rating. On the side here, you also have your charge port, USB-C, and I love that. Everything now of mine is basically USB-C, and that is fantastic. You don't know how much I love that. On the back, you've got a very high quality clip. I mean, this thing is very sturdy, and it rotates 360 degrees in either direction. I mean, and it's a very solid clicking selection. You do have a little lanyard here, and they include one in the box. Also, before we move on, you can get an accessory for this to replace this clip. Like the original Rocky Talkie included a carabiner instead of a clip. And so if you do like the carabiner instead, you can purchase that separately. But, you know, this will do me fine for now. On this side, you got your plus and minus for volume. This is also, the top one is weather, and the bottom one is for changing your privacy code. Got your push to talk and your A and B channels. You can have 2 channels programmed so that you can switch back and forth. Here's your speaker area. Right under here is your little screen here that shows your battery life and all your channels and whatnot. On the top, you've got your power button and a switch that goes back and forth, lock your channels in. You can hold and scan, or you can click back and forth to go up levels by 1 number. Here's your antenna. Now this is the short antenna that is included. It also has a longer one, and this just unscrews here very easily. Now you can get an adapter to hook up other antennas. So if you do want to do that, or like I had originally planned, to hook up an external mounted vehicle antenna, that's where I would connect the adapter and then the antenna here. And as you just saw, took off the short one. Here's the longer one. I do like the look of the longer one. Maybe that's just, I don't know why, but I think a lot of guys do. You know, the short one will help with, I guess, keeping it compact. And, you know, maybe this slightly longer one might give you a little bit better range, but I don't know. But it's nice that it's flexible. You're not going to be, this one's very, I guess, rigid, and so this can kind of flop around. But so that's the antenna there. Let's go over the rest of the contents of the box here. Here's your lanyard. You have a pretty nice carabiner here. You got your expandable cord here, and then here's the smaller little clip that'll hook up to the bottom of the radio. So this is good to have as safety if you're someone who's doing you know, climbing or any other risky sport, whatever hobby you got. This is probably something that you should hook up so you don't lose your radio. You also have a cord here, USB-C cord to USB-A. Now my box does include a charging brick, and I recently did get an email that they are discontinuing the brick. I guess there's been quite a few issues with these bricks failing, and they decided to just not include it anymore. So I guess to me that's not really a big deal. I haven't tried using this yet, but I think the average person these days has more than enough of these bricks laying around. And plus, just having USB-C charge port now, a lot of electronics these days have USB-C. You have a nice manual kind of showing you everything, all the buttons, kind of the functions, long press, hold. You've got all your symbols here. This is kind of the screen, what it would look like with everything on. And then, you know, it talks about your IP67 waterproofing, your dual channel watch. So once you have both channels A and B kind of programmed in, then you can actually listen to both at the same time. I don't believe you can. You'd have to switch to talk though on either or. But so solid manual here. You have your corresponding channels to frequencies. That's always great to have. I personally have screenshotted little graphs like this and favorited them in my phone so that I can quickly change radios and kind of hook up with other people who are putting in the frequencies. Like my Baofeng, that's what I did, is I had to put in the frequencies to get channels that other people were using, and you know, their radios didn't say what the frequency was. So it was easier for me to just screenshot that and do that. So anyways, you have that now, and you've got your NOAA channels as well, and then your repeater channels. So that's also nice to have. That's, I guess, something included with a higher power radio is there are repeaters. So that's probably how, or you can connect to repeaters. So that is how they probably got that 35 mile plus range, plus being in line of sight. But so that's everything in the box here. The radio is very easy to run. Like I said, here's your power, push and hold. Right off the bat, it shows you battery life. If you press again, we got 75%. Push to talk, A and B. You got your weather. You just hold, and you go through your channels. There you go. And then you can up and down the volume. Turn that off. You got channel 22. We are on privacy code 28. To change that, you would just hold here, the minus volume button, and now you can go all the way up to 121. So that's pretty big. And then press to lock it in, and you're good to go. And then, yeah, you push to talk. Don't need to press it, so I won't. You can push down to lock everything down. That little lock symbol shows up then, and that means nothing should change. Your volume you can still change, but your channels will not on accident. So press and hold again, down, and the lock turns off. So that's the radio. Pretty simple. Press and hold to turn off. You get a noise to let you know you've just done that. Now let's quickly get into this radio hand mic here. And you know, I don't know how much I will be using this now, but I am still going to keep it, like I mentioned before. But it's nice that you, even if you do decide to use the radio here, or I mean the hand mic, it still keeps that IP67 rating, which is, you know, a big bonus. So the only thing included in here is the hand mic. Pretty simple. Same color. Love the color. You have a satisfying click here. Don't know if you can hear that. Feels great. You got your A and B channels, and then your plus and minus up here. You also have the same clip that is kind of on the back of the radio, 360 degrees, any direction, and you've got a solid clip that's probably not going to let go of anything, and that kind of hurts. So push your limits. That's their kind of saying there, which is great. This cord starts off, I don't know how long that is, over 2 feet, and then you can really extend it pretty far. I mean, yeah, so good enough. Here's the adapter. Now I'm not sure if this is something that is only used on Rocky Talkies, or if this is something that other companies have as well, but I couldn't tell you, but that's what it looks like. And so you'd simply unscrew this door here, hook this on. You got a little ledge there, and then screw this in. Now I don't know how tight you want to go, probably not too crazy, but you can feel here, right around the edge here, you do have a rubber seal that's going to push against a plastic ledge under this door to keep that waterproofing. So that's the radio, guys. Pretty simple, very durable, probably lasts you a very long time. I also love that it has such a long battery life. That's a huge plus. USB-C is a big thing for me as well. So, you know, honestly, if I didn't already get another radio to install on the vehicle, I mean, this is a very solid choice. Now I wish they did come in like a 2 radio bundle for maybe slightly cheaper. You can only purchase these as single units, so you know, every radio costs the same. So, you know, it adds up really quick if you want more than one. But I'll tell you, if you want all those privacy channels, the durability, battery life, and just the ease of use, you and your buddies, you know, go each purchase one, and I think it'll be a very solid choice. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is not a sponsored video at all. This was something that I was honestly interested in. I did purchase this fully and had to wait quite a long time because there's a big wait list. So this is the 5-watt Rocky Talkie radio, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I just said that, but also feel free to subscribe. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.